Hello, good morning, my dear students. As we are reading the story of chapter 4, A Question of Trust, its second part, today I am going to do. It was a quite kindly voice. Just open your book on page number 22. Footprints without feet. It was a quite kindly voice. The voice was familiar, and through the voice it seemed that the person or the lady who is speaking is a very kind lady. As this line shows, it was a quite kindly voice, but one with firmness in it. The voice was quite and kindly voice. The voice was kind. It was quite. It is a humble voice. It is a calm voice, but some firmness. Firmness here means steadiness. Some firmness can be found in this. A woman was standing in the doorway and Sherry was rubbing against her. Sherry, the name of the dog, or the dog of that house. Sherry was rubbing against her. She was young, quite pretty, and was dressed in red. That lady was wearing a red dress, and she was young and beautiful. She walked to fireplace and strengthened the ornaments there. She went to the fireplace hearth. In old buildings, old bungalows, you can find there in some corner a fireplace is placed there. Okay, during the for the winter time. And strengthened means spread all the ornaments there. Down, Sherry, she said, Sherry, sit down. Anyone would think I had been away for a month. Everybody knows that she would have gone for a 1 month. For a month. Okay. She is telling a lie here. She is not the owner of that house. She smiled at Horace and went on. She smiled at Horace and went on. However, I came back just in time. However, I went for a month, but I have come in a very short time, though I didn't expect to meet a burglar. I didn't hope that I will meet a burglar, a thief like you. She is blaming Horace directly that he is a burglar. Horace had some hope because she seemed to be amused at meeting him. He might avoid trouble if he treated her the right way. Okay? Horace had some hope. What hope? Horace had some hope of getting rid of that lady and get rid of the police, because he was a thief, he was a robber, because she seemed to be amused at meeting. Because of her nature seemed him to be amusing nature. She was talking to him very kindly, in a kind voice. So some hope raised in his heart. होप किस बात की? कि अब वो भले चोर भी है तो भी ये लेडी बड़ी काइंड है, इस घर की मालकिन, और ये पुलिस को से मुझे नहीं पकड़ाएगी. लेकिन ये तो क्लियर हो गया कि she knows that he is a burglar. He might avoid trouble if he treated her right way. हो सकता है कि वो उसकी ट्रबल को से छुटकारा पा सकता है अगर वो खुद भी उसको अच्छी तरह इन अ राइट वे, वो अच्छे तरीके से उसको ट्रीट करता है. He replied, I didn't expect to meet one of the family. He replied that he did not hope to meet one of the family member. Okay. She nodded. Nodded का मतलब nodded here means she shook her head. She shook her head and said, I see. What an inconvenience. What an inconvenience. Inconvenience means trouble. It is for you to meet me. What are you going to do? Horace said, my first thought was to run. Horace said to her, firstly, I thought that I should run. But now he cancelled this thought. Of course, you could do that, but I would telephone the police and tell them all about you. They would get you at once. Of course, without doubt, you could do that. Horace is saying that she could do that. What? She could call the police by telephone, but he would telephone the police. But she would telephone the police and tell them all about him. He is telling this. Horace said, I would, of course, cut the telephone wires first, and then Horace is claiming here that he was so perfect that he could cut the telephone wires. He hesitated. He is telling this thing doubtfully, with a smile on his face. I would make sure that you could do nothing for some time. Horace is saying that he was sure that she could do nothing for some time. A few hours would be enough. Few hours would be enough. She looked at him seriously. On his speech कि मैं चाहता तो इसको टेलीफोन वायर्स को काट सकता था और वो एक्सपर्ट था और वो कुछ नहीं कर सकती थी उसके बारे में. Now she looked at him seriously. You would hurt me. Hurt means injure. Horace paused and then said, Horace stopped and said, what he said? I think I was trying to frighten you when I said that. He thought, उसने सोचा, he thought that he was trying to threaten her. He thought that he was trying to threaten her when he said that about the telephone wires and disconnecting the phone, and you didn't frighten me. Horace suggested, it would be nice if you would forget you ever saw me. Horace is pleading her that it would be nice for her that she should consider himself. She should consider him that she would have never seen him anywhere. उसको वो सजेस्ट करता है कि उसके लिए अच्छा होता उस लेडी के लिए कि वो ये सोच लेती कि उसको कभी उसने देखा ही नहीं और उसको जाने देती. The voice was suddenly sharp. Why should I? Again, lady is saying in a sharp voice, why should I? Why should I forget that you ever saw me? मतलब उसको कभी मुझे कभी देखा नहीं, ऐसा क्यों मैं सोच लूँ? तुम जैसा कि कह रहे हो, you are going to rob me. If I let you go, you will only rob someone else. She says that if I should forget you, that I saw you here, and let you go in a easy way, then what will happen? You will rob someone else. Society must be protected from men like you. अगर मैं तुमको यहाँ से जाने देती हूँ भूल कर भी, तो तुम किसी और को लूटोगे, और सोसाइटी को तुम्हारे जैसे लूटर्स और रॉबर्स के से बचाना बहुत जरूरी है. That lady is saying. Horace smiled. I am not a man who threatens society. I am not a man of threatening who threatens society. I steal only from those who have a lot of money. I never steal those who are poor, who have less money. I steal only those people who have lot of money. I steal for a very good reason. The reason of my stealing is noble. मैं कोई गंदी नियत से नहीं लूटता हूँ, मेरा रीज़न बहुत साफ और बहुत अच्छा है. एंड आई हेट द थॉट ऑफ प्रिजन, क्योंकि मैं प्रिजन का भी यानी जेल का विचार भी उससे भी मेरे को घृणा होती है. शी laughed and begged, thinking that he had persuaded her. She laughed at him and he begged. Begged means pleaded. उसने उससे क्षमा याचना मांगी, thinking ये सोचते हुए that he had persuaded her, कि उसने उसको इस बात के लिए मना लिया है. ये सोच करके उसने उसको मनाता ही गया. Look, I have no right to ask you for anything, but I am desperate. Let me go. And I promise never to do this kind of thing again. I really meant it. And now he is pursuing the matter of getting rid from her trap. उसके जाल से फंसने से बचने के लिए वो अब ये बात कहे जा रहा है. And he is promising never to steal anybody again. And he will really improve himself. वो अपने आप को सुधार लेगा. वो इस बात का he is promising. He is making promise. She was silent, watching him closely. She was silent at this point, and she was watching him him closely. Then she said, "You are really afraid of going to prison, aren't you? You are really afraid of being imprisoned. You are really afraid of being imprisoned." She came over to him, shaking her head. "I have always liked the wrong kind of people." "Oh, don't worry, man. I am not a tyrant lady. I also like those people, those fellows who are wrong." She picked up a silver box from table and took a cigarette from it. She took a cigarette from a silver box, and Horace, eager to please her, Horace is anxious, very interested Horace is keen to please her. उसको खुश करने में लगा रहता है वो. And seeing that she might help him, और ये सोच करके कि वो उसकी मदद कर सकती थी, took off his gloves and gave her his cigarette lighter. He took off his gloves and gave her his cigarette lighter to light the cigarette. You will let me go? Now he asks one question. You will let me go? He held the lighter towards her. Yes, but only if you will do something for me. The lady asks him to do something for her. Anything you can say, you say. कुछ भी अगर आप कहोगे जो मैं करने को तैयार हूँ, लेकिन मुझे यहाँ से जाने दो. Before we left for London, I promised my husband to take my jewels to our bank. Before we left for London, I promised my husband. The lady is saying that before leaving for London, she had promised her husband to take her jewels from their bank, jewels to their bank. But I left them here in safe. In place of bank, my jewels are there in my safe. I want to wear them to a party tonight. So I came down to get them. But what happened? She wanted to wear those ornaments for a party in which she was going that night. So she came down to get them. She came down means she came back from London to get them, and now she has intended to go to a party that night. Okay? But what happened? She cannot open the safe because she has forgotten the numbers to open the safe. The some locks are made to unlock them. There are some numbers, code numbers. We have to put right code numbers to open the lock. If we put correct numbers, the lock will be opened. Without correct number, lock will not be opened. Okay? So she has forgotten the numbers of the locker. Yes, replied the young lady. Just leave it to me and you will have them within an hour. But I will have to break your safe. He is saying that according to his experience of many years of making locks and breaking them, he can break the lock in some seconds. Okay, but he would have to break her safe. Don't worry about that. My husband would be here for a month. I'll have the safe mended by that time. Don't worry, my husband is not here. I will have the safe repaired by that time. Don't worry. And within an hour, Horace had opened the safe. Within an hour, Horace opened the safe for her, given her the jewels and gone happily away. And he had gone happily and freely. Now he is free from this, क्या कहते हैं, इस मुसीबत से वो फ्री हो गया, क्योंकि उसने उस वुमेन को लॉक खोल के दे दिया, उस सेफ को तोड़ के खोल दिया, और अब वो फ्री हो गया. एंड ही हैज़ गॉन. For 2 days he kept his promise to the kind young lady. Which promise? Young lady asked him not to steal or not to rob anybody and stop this job here. So he had been keeping the promise for 2 days only. The third day, on the morning of the third day, however, he thought of the books he wanted, and he knew he would have to look for another safe. On the third day, the thought of not stealing removed from his mind, and he thought to look for another safe. But he never got the chance to begin his plan. But he had no chance to begin his plan. By noon, a policeman had arrested before he would have reached any safe to unlock or to break that. Before that task, a policeman had already arrested him for the jewel robbery at Shotover Grange. The same robbery issue जो हुआ था, वो कांड कहते हैं कि रॉबरी का शॉटओवर ग्रेंज में. In that case, he had been arrested by the police. His fingerprints, for he had opened the safe without gloves, were all over the room, and no one believed him when he said that the wife of the owner of the house had asked him to open the safe for her. He was caught by the fingerprints all over the room. The fingerprints were spread all over the room, and because he opened the safe without gloves for that lady, जिसको वो इस घर के ओनर की वाइफ समझ रहा था, द वाइफ, बट वो जो एक्चुअल ओनर वहाँ आ जाती है और वो जब सेफ को बिखरा हुआ देखती है और वो फिंगरप्रिंट वगैरह पुलिस के थ्रू दिलवाती है, पुलिस को कॉल करती है और पुलिस उसके फिंगरप्रिंट्स ले लेते हैं और उससे वो सब जांच करते हैं, पता लग जाता है तो पकड़ा जाता है. द वाइफ हरसेल्फ, अ ग्रे हेयर्ड वाइफ ऑफ द ओनर, was grey-haired, sharp-tongued woman of 60 years old, and that lady was quite young and pretty, and this lady is 60 years old. What a difference! Said that the story was nonsense. The story of that man, वो स्टोरी जब बना रहा था कि ये मेरे को तो मालकिन ने कहा इस घर की लेडी ने कि इसको खोल दो सेफ को, और मैंने उसके कहने से ही ये सेफ को ओपन किया, तोड़ा, लेकिन क्या हुआ, मेरे फिंगरप्रिंट्स की वजह से मैं पकड़ा गया. तो लेडी कहती है कि दिस इज अ नॉनसेंस स्टोरी. दिस स्टोरी ही इज क्रिएटिंग इज टोटली मीनिंगलेस. Horace is now assistant librarian in the prison. Now Horace is sent to the prison where he becomes an assistant librarian. He often thinks of the charming, clever young lady who was in the same profession as he was. अब वो अक्सर उस लेडी के बारे में सोचता है कि वो लेडी कौन थी जो बड़ी चार्मिंग, क्लेवर एंड प्रिटी यंग लेडी थी, एंड जिसने उसके साथ ये खेल खेला. Who tricked him, who deceived him. He gets very angry when anyone talks about honor among thieves. Honor, वो उस बात से गुस्सा हो जाता है कि जब कोई ये कहता है कि थीव्स में भी बहुत रेस्पेक्टफुल पर्सन्स होते हैं और वो आपस में एक दूसरे को रेस्पेक्ट देते हैं, लेकिन ये लेडी अगर ये चोर थी तो मुझे भी उसमें शामिल कर लेती और वो भी माल बटोर लेती आधा आधा और हम दोनों ही भाग जाते और उससे मेरा भी ऑनर यानी कि मेरा भी सम्मान और बच जाता और उस लेडी का भी सम्मान बच जाता। लेकिन उसने तो उल्टा एक चोर को चोर ने फंसा दिया। दिस इज द क्वेश्चन ऑफ ट्रस्ट। दिस इज द क्वेश्चन ऑफ ट्रस्ट। ओके, आई होप माय स्टूडेंट्स you would have understood this story very well. Now once again you have to go through this story by reading skill you have to use and do the question answers. I am sending its key with this video and do all these questions in your notebooks. Okay, I am going to stop here and please wait for my next video with next new lesson, and stay safe, stay home, and let everybody stay home safely. Wash your hands 20 times a day. Always use sanitizer whenever you come from outside, and use mask whenever you go out, when you come in